seen me.
Yeah,
dude.
no, it's been a while. How are you? How have you been?
Dang.
Really? Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, no, super cool.
Rib.
Me? Yeah, you know, nothing really.
Pizza.
Started new work. You know, it's pretty easy to get caught up in that stuff.
Car.
What else? The garden. The garden is just booming.
So,
So that's pretty crazy.
Car.
No, yeah, not much else. I did at one point have like a mental breakdown. Hello, welcome to my kitchen/dining room. How you doing? It's been a long time, I know, don't worry, we'll get into it. But first off, hey, it's Kismet, welcome back to my channel. Today I had the cutest little idea. I'm in the middle of like an office redecorate. And actually, first off, let me apologize for the audio. Like I said, I'm in my kitchen/dining room/living room right now. So it's just, the audio is just gonna be bad. I'm very sorry. This is what we're working with currently right now. So like I was saying, I'm in the middle of an office redecorate right now, and the theme I'm going for is kind of like a fairy tale theme park garden. And part of that is kind of like, you know, witchy and magical-esque. So I thought it'd be really cute if I took some old bottles and we repurposed them. I hoard these motherfuckers. The amount of glass that is in my garage is just... I intend to take it to a recycling facility because in my neighborhood, the recycle doesn't pick up glass for some reason. So I hoard it and pretend like I'm gonna take it to a recycling facility. But I thought it'd be cute if we took some of these and made like little potions or just otherwise like witchy-esque decor. Now I have to tell you, I have accrued far too many of these maple syrup containers. I cook with it a lot, so I guess that tracks. I also have a couple of like really pretty used liquor bottles, and these actually, is that mold? I don't like that. These actually have corks on them, so they, not only that, it just keeps going. When I tell you I've been hoarding this shit, I've been hoarding this shit. Because I've had this idea for so long and I just haven't done it yet because I don't know, I need to like sit down and take all of the labels off and shit. So that's what we're gonna do. Step one for today is to take a ton of labels off of these, and then step two is going to be to decorate. How are we doing so, you might ask? Well, oh, this is a drop. Okay, so as for removal, we have dish soap, goof off, we got tons of like dirty rags, which we're definitely gonna need, and then we have a scraper. This is like actually pretty sharp, so please be careful whenever you are using knives of any kind. If you're gonna go out and get one of these and use one of these, they're super duper sharp and dangerous, so be very, very careful with that. As I say that, I put it down and just make a huge chunk in this dining table. Don't worry, this table was passed down to us. It's already super like scratched and fucked up, and don't worry about it. As far as decoration goes, I have a ton of stuff. I have a couple of spray paints, a ton of paintbrushes, a ton of paints, also some polymer clay. I have 2 jars that I have already kind of tried this with. They're little spice jars that I just engulfed in polymer clay. And I made one look like a little castle and I made another one look like a little mushroom. And they're very, very cute, but it takes a lot of clay. So I'm thinking we'll probably use this sparingly. But in the meantime, let's get cleaning. Like I said, this table's already messed up, but we're gonna try to protect it, okay? So, how are you guys? Should we do like a little catch-up session? I like dead ass don't know what to talk about. I've already been recording for 15 minutes. Oh my god, okay. Let's fucking get to it. I'm gonna start with just the scraper, and then I'm gonna move on to some of these chemicals. Oh. I'm sorry if I don't look at the camera a lot while doing this. I'm gonna be very focused while handling this fucking thing. So, I haven't uploaded in like at least a year and a half. I don't know when this is going up. Yeah, I took a huge break around February of 2021. I just like fell into like a deep dark pit of despair. I started that new job working from home. I'm still doing that, editing. It's great. I love it so much, but it just just was really overwhelming, I think is a good way to put it. During all of that, there was a time that I thought, I am never gonna cosplay ever again. I'm sorry if this is like unintentional, terrible ASMR. I just didn't feel a lot of joy doing my hobbies, which is unfortunate. My self-esteem was at like an all-time low. I just didn't feel super comfortable and confident like getting into cosplay and making stuff, and I don't know, it's weird because like throughout all of 2020 I somehow avoided falling into the pit of despair. But then as soon as I like got a little more stable, or maybe it was that I got a little more room, I left my job, and my job operated pretty much through all of 2020. We got shut down for 1 month and then we're back in business. I never really had a chance to like feel what was happening. And so I think maybe once I got that freedom, it kind of hit me that like, oh shit, like there's a lot of glaring internal issues that I need to address. And I don't want to get too far into it, but I addressed them and I'm feeling better now. I'm less stressed these days. Like there's still some stuff that I'm working on. I think that's just the reality of like being alive and living, is that there's always going to be something that you're working on. But I'm finally getting to a point where I want to create stuff again. I want to make stuff. I want to do arts and crafts. And I've been slowly working on a costume for an original character, for a D&D character. And long story short, I have the desire to like create again. And that kind of meant I wanted to come back on YouTube. I've been debating whether or not I wanted to come back for a while, and I just kind of decided, you know what? Life is short, and every single time that I have convinced myself to not do YouTube, I come back to it. Every single time I come back to YouTube and I'm like, oh man, I really want to do that. So I just decided, you know what? Let's just do it, and let's do it in a way, oh, that was scary. Let's do it in a way that it doesn't harm me. That is like the perfect potion bottle. Let's see, I got really distracted. What was I saying? Okay, I am starting to get super duper distracted. So I'm just gonna lean into that and kind of work on a couple of these, and then we'll come back to this, okay? Oh my god. Okay, maybe I should like talk about some safety stuff with this since I'm showing myself using it. Always move it like away from your body. Never do it like towards yourself. I don't care how advantageous of an angle it is. Never do it towards your body, and that is exactly why. You think you're in full control and then your slips and then you're stabbed in the jugular or something. Also, make sure you're in a well-ventilated space if you're gonna use chemicals like Goof Off. Please be safe and thoughtful. Oh, it's so sticky. Oh. Okay, no blood. I'm good. Oh, little bit of blood on my pinky. That's fine. We're fine. Oh no. Welcome back. I made a ton of progress on a bunch of different bottles, and they still have some residue on them. So I'm gonna go ahead and scrub that off with a mixture of warm soapy water and Goof Off. I'm gonna try the warm soapy water on everything first to see if that's enough, because Goof Off is, you don't want to mess with Goof Off. So as far as what I want to do with all these bottles, I'm thinking, well, I have two kind of veins of thought. My first idea is to just do little potion bottles and just put like some colored water in here, put a cute label on them. But then I have also seen on Pinterest, like take a ton of different bottles and put them like next to each other and upside down and shit, and make like a wizard tower castle thing. That That sounds cool as f. So I guess while I'm doing this, I kind of want to talk about what I sort of want to do with this channel. In the past, I have done a lot with this channel. It started as like a fashion channel, and then it transitioned into like a gaming channel, and then it kind of became kind of like a cosplay channel. But cosplay was really hard for me to sustain, but I still want to do cosplay and upload things in the vein of cosplay. So like work logs, how I made, walkthrough, that type of thing. I'm still gonna be posting stuff like that, just not super regularly. I'm gonna make it and post it at a pace that is sustainable to me. As far as the rest of my content goes, I have a bunch of ideas. So I want to do cute little crafting videos like this. I also really want to do cosplay music videos. Singing has always been a huge part of my life ever since I was a kid, and I feel like I never get to share that. I just don't really have an outlet for that anymore. I think I'm just gonna start recording songs and getting into cosplay and making like little videos around it. We're gonna start small, don't get too excited. I still need to learn a lot in order to do this like properly, so I'm gonna kind of start slow, but eventually I would love to get to a point of like actual music videos. I don't know if that's possible. So yeah, I don't know. That along with like some other content ideas. As far as like a schedule goes, I am gonna go with like an unofficial schedule. Meaning I'm gonna aim for an upload every other week, probably on like Sundays or something, but I'm not gonna like hold myself against that super strictly. If I need a break or if I, need to use that time for work, I'm going to let myself have that. Okay, and can I say, while scrubbing these things, something about like white wine bottles, they just use the shittiest labels and adhesive on it. I ended up finding too that on cylindrical things, it was easiest to take the scraper and go like up and down like this. And then I broke the scraper. I slammed the scraper onto the table so hard that I chipped it. And I figured that was probably a good time to stop. So I'm just gonna put some on a rag. Probably be wearing gloves, but I'm not. I'm gonna be out of frame for a little bit. All right, I hope you're fine with that. In case of skin contact, immediately wash with soap and water. Okay, These are my hair dyeing gloves. Labels. This is the super hard part. Like for things like this, it's just like a straight across, right across the front. But for stuff like this, that's like a, let's start with, it's like mark how big we want it to be. So if it starts kind of in the middle, right? Maybe I want it to be like that thick. And then, is that gonna work? What do we think? Let's just write down Potion of Healing and see where it takes us. Okay, so now that I have this cute little label finished, I'm going to take this pen. It is the Jelly Roll Metallic. in gold, and I'm just gonna embellish some of this. Yes, just stirring my coffee. I would like lay this back and show you me doing it, if not for the fact that this thing leaks a lot. It is not watertight, so. Fun! I'm just gonna do like a wash around the edges for the most part, just to kind of age it a little. Okay, there we have it, a potion of healing. Oh my god, that is so cute. Holy shit, I'm obsessed with this project. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of speed run the rest of these. Let's go. Hello. My boyfriend is home right now, and he's very, very supportive and very, very sweet. But I am so embarrassed to record when he's home. So it's been a couple of days. I went and got my nails done. Ooh, Of course, the day that I start recording is the day that they all start peeling up. So welcome to my office. I no longer need the sink downstairs, so I have transitioned into this room. And I have a few more things that I want to do. The potion bottles look really, really cute in here, but I also never got a chance to like put clay on stuff and like paint them. So I went ahead and started with some sketches of just the bottles that I want to use. I have a maple syrup one, a spice jar, an old like shredded ginger container, and then coffee container. I started with drawing these shapes and then deciding what I wanted to do with them. I ended up going with, in my mind, I'm thinking like Illithids, Arms of Hadar, warlock type situation, and I think it'd be cool to make it look like they're like climbing up from the bottom and like trying to open the bottle almost. I think that'd be cool. I have no idea what I'll put in here. For this little guy, I have had this for a while and I have always known that I want to do like a cute little pumpkin jar because I think it would be so cute come Halloween, and I again don't know what I would put in it, but that's not the point. And then finally for the spice jar, I'm gonna make this one into a cute little mushroom. Now, as I mentioned before, I have done this exact craft before, but it came out looking a little 18 plus. So we're gonna take another stab at it. I think I just have to make the cap of the mushroom way bigger, and hopefully that will help it look more like a mushroom and less like a... So I'm gonna be using polymer clay for most of this. I think I'm going to start with the octopus tentacle stuff on this guy. Okay. Bottle number 1. I think this is also the first craft that I'm going to be doing on this new craft table, so that's very exciting. I've been sewing a little bit, but no crafts yet. I feel like I already covered a lot of what I wanted to talk about in the first half of this video, so I might be about to do a lot of rambling, so stick with me. Talking more about like ideas of stuff I want to do on this channel. I'm thinking I really want to dive into a little bit of D&D content. Mainly, like, I've been very eager to share about some of my D&D characters. Kind of like, I don't know, like the vibe I'm thinking is like Ginny D. But yeah, more D&D like characters, and then maybe I can do sewing videos on making my characters. Also more arts and crafts videos. There's been a lot of stuff that I have like neglected to let myself do because it wasn't specifically cosplay related in the past. I don't know, I also have like a lot of anxiety around YouTube for whatever reason. So I'm kind of looking at doing this through the lens of like, I just want to make stuff to show my friends and my family and like make them laugh and make them feel like, you know, they got to see me or hang out or something. And then if other people like it, that's awesome. If not, that's fine. I'm still having fun with it, which I wish that's where I started with it. I always come back to wanting to do YouTube, and I don't really know why. Another part of me really feels like I just miss performing. I really want any reason and any opportunity to perform with like singing and stuff. And again, the CMVs, like, God, I would love if one day I could make like a CMV that actually looks like a music video for a song. Hell, if I could make a CMV for an original song, oh, I just miss it so damn much. I think it really just comes down to, I really want to make shit, I really want to perform, I really want to make people inspired and laugh. So yeah, if you have any ideas in the vein of like arts and crafts or fun stuff that is cozy, let me know. You know what, I have to be done at some point. I'm terrible at knowing when I need to be done, and I think I just need to be done. Hey, so I ran out of daylight while filming yesterday, so it's the next day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm really looking forward to uploading more videos and making more stuff, so go ahead and let me know if there's anything that you would like me to make or to try. A lot of these are references to the D&D game that I'm running, so they're fun little references just for me around my office, and I love it so much. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really excited to get back into this hobby, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.